It's March the 1st, though really I guess it's March the 2nd because it's after midnight. But in my head, it's still March the 1st. So that's what's important. Today the Week Standard Editorial Board pictures for all of the members were in the paper, including my picture, which is absolutely terrible. I don't even know. I was originally thinking that I should take a picture with me just to be like, there's no way that you can take a good picture of me. It's impossible. So here's an approved photo for use for publications in which there will be the face of me. But I didn't, and so they took a picture of me there. And try though he might, the poor reporter was just not prepared for the complexities of having to take a picture of this and trying to make it not suck. Which is really a Herculean effort, I'm telling you. There's like, so, you know, and my friend Paul came over. I don't get to see him very often, and he didn't come over earlier this week because often we'll watch Lost together, but this week he was doing something else, so he didn't come over. And so it was nice to be able to see him because we don't see one another very often. Though we did go out last weekend because last weekend was his birthday. Which was fun last weekend. Yeah, not too much exciting happened today. I got groceries, spent a little time looking at the baby, watched about 8 million videos on YouTube. That was pretty much the extent of it. Oh, I did some reading, did some writing, sent in my first submission for the editorial board, which will be printed next Thursday. That was the thing that I wrote the other day, that I sent to my friend Nathan. I think I mentioned it the other day. It was the one that I wasn't really sure whether or not would be appropriate. But I sent it off anyway to see whether or not they would print it, and if they will, then it's the one that I'm going to use. If not, I'll come up with something else. Because I have a couple of other things that I've thought of. I want to give this one a whirl if it's acceptable. The blue wall that's behind me is going to be not blue again as of tomorrow, so I'm going to finish that painting, and finally I'll be put to rest, and then I'll be able to put maybe some stuff back up on the walls, because all of my walls are very, very bare right now, and I hate it. So I like to have a little bit of something on the walls. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm waiting for a friend of mine to come back online so that we can chat for a little while longer. Then I'm going to give him a call, and I'm going to talk until we fall asleep. And then that's going to be pretty much the rest of the night. And then tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I thought I might go visit my dad. I haven't seen my dad in a while, and I've kind of been avoiding him because he wants me to make a phone call or two about my car, and I don't want to make a phone call or two about my car. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have the money that it's going to take, and I just don't want to do it. So I've been just kind of looking at my phone and going, what? Phone ringing? I hear nothing. But that makes him cranky. So, oh, I got a message from my sister this afternoon. She lives in Montreal, and a couple of months ago she saw a cockroach in her apartment. Just one, just a single cockroach. And she's like, oh my god, I have cockroaches in my apartment. And I'm like, calm down, whatever. She was in the process of like packing up her bags in order to move out of her apartment. I'm like, calm down, it's not a killer cockroach, you'll be fine, blah, 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 blah. So, she was okay, she's chilled out a little bit, and then today she sees another damn cockroach, and I'm like, oh no, this is not good. And she says it's a different kind of cockroach. This one was red, the other one was brown, and blah 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 blah. I know nothing about cockroaches except for the fact that they're not going to eat her alive. So I told her to just calm down. If she wants to sleep with a light on, that might keep it at bay. Otherwise, it's not really going to terrorize her in her sleep. She should just go to sleep and not worry about it. So hopefully that's what she's done. My sister is something of a neat freak, really, and she's a bugophobic. And I suppose cockroaches, if you're going to be afraid of bugs, that's too bad to be afraid of. So hopefully she'll be able to get something from her landlord to be able to, 86 the cockroaches. But we'll see. Oh dear. So yeah, so that's pretty much all of the excitement for today. I guess I'm probably just gonna go now. I really wish I had something that was more interesting to talk about. Hopefully, if I hear back about the editorial board thing, I'll have some news tomorrow. I'd like to be able to read it so that everybody can hear it, because I'd like some feedback. But I think I'm gonna have to wait until Thursday, because I don't think it would be right to ask them to publish it after I've already read it out. I think it should be published first in the paper. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye.